ask one other question? Mr. President, if I may ask
Peter,
one other question, are you worried?
That's enough. That's enough.
Mr. President, I
That's
was
enough.
going to ask one of the other folks.
That's enough.
Pardon me, ma'am. Mr. President.
That's enough.
Mr. President, I had one other
Peter,
question,
let's
if
go.
I may ask, on the Russia investigation. Are you concerned that you may have
I'm not concerned
indictments-
about anything with
that you
the
may have
Russian
indictments coming down?
investigation because it's a hoax. That's enough. Put down the mic.
Good afternoon. Here we are yet again, in the midst of finding a means to an end. And in no way do we want to ever condescend. Therefore, we now intend to find some way to make the rules bend. These meetings are not about us, but we'll go along with it because in our leader we trust. In other words, we won't admit we need direction. And with that, I'll now take your questions.
Is it your intention to always tell the truth from that podium?
Yes, I believe that we have to be honest with the American people. I think sometimes we can disagree with the facts. I mean, just the other day, he sat down with Martin Luther King Jr. I would call him a civil rights leader.
Hello, America. This is fill in the blank. Now, somehow, in some way, I've risen through the ranks and have now taken on sole responsibility of making false news seem within the realm of possibility, specifically making a briefing consisting of quotes that started somewhere with the amount of fraudulent votes. Now, all I want to do is state the facts. Like, how could someone be cool with making all of these wiretaps? See, my role is to state through media control that anyone outside of us is a despicable soul. I know things may be appearing in total confusion, but we stand firm in saying there is no collusion. My only goal is to report on these situations and make sure everything seems fine in our communications. But at the end of the day, it's about this relevance. Like there is no feud with any agency of intelligence. We move quick, so taking in as much as you can. And watch how we're straightening things out through this travel ban now. Don't ask me if anything is immoral, as we now confirm most of the votes of the electoral, and all we want is for 12, 14, 15 million to live accordingly. And if not, there has to be a system of priority. But if anyone has any answers, I'm open for suggestions. That concludes this briefing. We'll take no further questions.
Taking your selfies and saw a few folks. So,
Your pen's upside down.
John Roberts always helping with the fashion checks.
It's still upside down.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Someone as despicable as Hitler, who didn't even sink to using chemical weapons. he was not using the gas on his own people the same way. Not he brought him into the Holocaust Center. I understand.
Good afternoon. Due to resignations, immoral acts, and bogus affiliations, we now say by the dawn's early light, say, can you see that no one really gives a huck about a bee? We have little proof when it comes to telling the truth. So let me introduce you to my good friend Mooch, cause everything is fine. Believe me, there are no problems. I'll now take your questions. Jonathan?
It was the most watched inaugural. When you look, there are points at which we have a right to make sure that we correct the record. I mean, you're talking about integrity, and you're talking about telling the truth and facts.
I'll tell you what, CNN should be ashamed of itself having you working for them. You are a rude, terrible person. You shouldn't be working.
Out to read a statement, and I did it. We're here today. I'm going to stay here as long as you want. I think you guys might want to leave before I do.